Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Chavis here. Say hello to the turkeys. And I'm back for a new review for the new project from Freddie Gibbs called Oul.Sold.Separately. So when it comes to Freddie Gibbs, I think he's kind of in the same lane, like when it comes to Pusha T. Like, I feel like they talk about the exact same things, right? Like, they talk about, drug dealing, selling coke, you know what I'm talking about. And, but I feel like they him and Pusha T have that same effect, where I feel like they can talk about the same things, but I feel like they can do it, though, in a way that sounds good. And I feel like that's the lane that they're kind of in. And same for Freddie. Like, his projects have constantly kind of been about the same thing. I feel like, though, they haven't had a concept to them, but I feel like this project here has, though. I feel like this project had more of a concept to it. Because so I saw the title, right? Soul. The first two words stuck out to me. Sold. And I kind of thought, you know what I'm saying? Me hearing the songs, I was kind of putting together a concept he was trying to do. And the concept to me, what he was trying to do was, at least me personally, what I got from it was, he talked about, because the first few songs were talking about, the money, like the money he's made, the girls he's had, like the jewelry and all that kind of stuff, And the songs were still great. Don't get me wrong, the songs still sounded good. But I feel like, though, he was doing that for part of the concept, because there was constantly that voicemail, or not voicemail, the recording. Like, how you call it somewhere, and it's that recording that tells you, So that's kind of what was going on. And every single time the person would say sold, And to me, he was talking about how, like, yeah, he enjoys the life he has, the money he's made, the jewelry he has. But I feel like at the same time, he was also saying how, in some ways, you kind of feel like you sold your soul, kind of. Because I feel like to achieve, the way I was picking up on it was, you kind of have to sell yourself, like, to achieve these things. And no, that's not the case. But I feel like that's what he felt like they kind of did. He felt like he had to sell himself to achieve, like, the money, the fame, and all that kind of stuff. But he kept on, saying, like, how he enjoys that lifestyle still, like, he enjoys the life he has. And he was going on and on about that. And what got to me was the song he did towards the end. I think it was called Grandma's Stove. And he poured his heart, that song. He poured out his heart and said how, the fame he has really affected him in a bad way. Not constantly, but there were some things he said that did, like, about how, he feels like he has a certain way about himself that a lot of people might see. And I think he says something about his girlfriend he had, or girlfriend or wife he's had, about how she sees him a certain way because, he has all the women and the fame. And he talked about his daughter, how, something to do with his daughter, about how he doesn't want his daughter to grow up and, see her dad, just all kinds of stuff he was talking about there. And how he was just saying on that song, he feels like he kind of sold himself for some money and fame, blah blah. But then the last, like, two songs, he was just saying how, like, he still, like, while yes, he still feels this way, but he also still feels he has to cope with with what he's done too at the same time. And and you know, he has to find the positive is what he's trying to say. And the positive was talking about was he's really like, yes, he's done some things that he's not very proud of, but he's also done a lot of things that he is proud of, is what he was trying to say. Like, you know, he's helped him, he's created a better life for himself and his family, and all kinds of stuff like that. So that was kind of the concept I kind of got from this whole project. And I feel like that this is the first, and the reason why I really enjoyed this Freddie Gibbs project the most was because I feel like this project was more of a concept project. This album is a lot more conceptual than I think any of the projects he's really dropped. And because you know, the last project he dropped, Alfredo, like the project was dope, but I wasn't really too much of a concept there. So yeah, that's kind of the whole thing I got from this project, and I feel like this is the first time I really heard Freddie Gibbs, you know, talk about something like that. And you know, that just, you know, just hearing it, you know, hearing these songs, you know, just the way his voice can carry on certain songs, and you know, the roughness of his voice too, kind of really stands out. And you know, and there were a few songs too where I heard him kind of not singing, but he kind of, you know, would like, well, yeah, he kind of sang a little bit, but there were a couple songs where he kind of like tried to go in that singing lane too. So he tried on this project, you can tell, and like he really like he was very focused and had an idea of where he wanted to go for this project to go. And I feel like that's something you can applaud him for. And the project was dope. The project was dope. Like, and I don't think there's one Freddie Gibbs. There's not a Freddie Gibbs project I can say that I don't like. Like, he always comes with some fire, and he always comes with something great. But it's like I said, this is the first project where I feel like he had a conceptual view of something, you know, like he had a concept, he had a concept that he wanted to go after and to tackle, and he tackled it like well. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much really all I have to say. Dope project, you know. The cover art too was fire. The cover art too is fire. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys soon. See you guys, sometime. And I appreciate all you guys who watch, subscribe, and like, you know, all that stuff. The comments mean so much to me. And yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. Say goodbye to the turkeys, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye.